Hey guys, welcome back. I filmed this get ready with me showing you my hair, makeup, and outfit that I wore to a festive holiday brunch with a few of my blogger friends. Keep watching to see how it all came together. Okay, so it was totally early and I was still waking up, but I started my face off with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation all over to even out my skin and brighten me up a little, and then I blended it all in with my beauty blender, and then I set just the brows with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder and then moved on to filling them in. I brushed them up and began to shape the arch, and then extended the ends to add some extra length, and then lightly filled them in at the start of the brow, and then brushed them out to get that gradient effect. A lot of steps. I then set them with some brow gel to keep them in place all day. Moving on to hair, I used the NuMe Titan 3 curling wand and curled all of my hair in sections. Nothing complicated, just taking small sections, curling in opposite directions each time, and then spraying them to set. I kept taking my hair down in small sections so there wasn't too much hair to curl all at once, and kept at this until all of the hair was done. When it got to the last section, I figured out my part and then curled all of the hair away from the face on each side, and then finally I sprayed all of the hair to secure the curls in place and then left it to sit and finished my makeup. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon pencil in dark pearl as my eyeshadow base, and this helped to create a quick and easy smoky eye. I blended it all out, making sure to feather it out at the edge of the eye to create that initial guideline for shadow, and for that same reason, I also brought this down onto my lower lash line and blended it out with a brush. For shadows, I used my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar and started with this light brown and angled eyeshadow brush and placed that over top of the base we just applied. I brought the color all the way up to the crease and outer edges of the eye, and I also brought this color down onto the lower lash line as well. I went back to the palette and grabbed some of the gold with a flat synthetic brush and started to dab that onto the lid to add some extra color and brighten it up a little. And then I used a brown liner from Urban Decay and started to draw my liner on there as close to the lash line as possible. I went a little thicker for the liner because I wanted to blend it out and apply a shadow over top of it, and for this I used the darker brown shadow from the palette and ran it over top of that liner with the pencil brush just to smoke it out a little bit more and darken the lash line. Then I used this shimmery brown in that same pencil brush and applied this to the lower lash line, bringing it out towards the center of the eye, then back up connecting it to the top shadows, but I still wanted to darken it up a little, so I added that liner again and blended it out with a brush. Finally, I used this light matte shadow on the brow bone to pull everything together, give my lashes a quick curl, applied some mascara, and then finished with a pair of falsies. There was definitely fallout from the shadows, so I used a wipe to get rid of that, and then some concealer to brighten the under eyes and clean up the edges of the shadow. I used a beauty blender to make sure it was well blended, but I could still see some darkness under the eyes, so I added a second concealer on the areas that needed it. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do on those early mornings, and using two concealers is the trick. I used my MAC powder to set it as well as the rest of my face now that it had time to settle, and then I went in with my Hoola bronzer and applied it along the forehead and temples, then brought it down onto the cheeks, adding some warmth to the face. I used some Coralista blush from Benefit on the apples of the cheeks, and this has like a built-in highlighter, so it added a subtle glow to my cheeks, which I loved. Then I started to line my lips with a warm brown liner, and then I was distracted because Andy came into the room and must have said something funny for me to crack up. But then I continued to fill them in and add MAC's Peach Stock lipstick over top, and this helped to lighten them up a bit. But my thing right now is this lip combo with the MAC Patent Polish Lip Pencil in Revved Up over top. Yeah, that's the name of it. It's long, but it's just my favorite right now. So makeup's done. Now to finish the hair, I used some Oribe dry texturizing spray all throughout, and this product is the bomb to use when you need some extra volume. I just add it, then give my hair a good shake, and this is for real what I do. I'm just creating texture at the root by rubbing back and forth because I like big hair. Then I used some BB City Swept and sprayed that from the middle of the hair down, making sure not to apply it to the roots because it can make it a bit greasy, and yes, that's actually how much I use of it. I just scrunch it into the hair and then add more product and repeat until it's how I want it. Now for my outfit, I put on this nude tank from Old Navy and wore a cream lace shirt from Joe Fresh over top of it, then this gold skirt. I love this, especially the detailing with that pleat and then the zipper in the back. It's from Banana Republic. So much excitement, can you guys tell? And then I pulled the whole look together with this faux fur sweater scarf, also from Banana Republic, and then I added these light pink heels from Nine West. All done! I almost forgot about jewelry, so I added this bracelet and necklace from Olive & Piper, and this completed the outfit. If you guys like this Get Ready With Me, be sure to give me a thumbs up so I know to make more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!